Yo, am I live? I am. I hit the record button a little prematurely. What's going on, Cold World? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? You already know what it is, man. Young K.LaNe Hotel coming at you live and direct. Bright, early AM. Look, it's not even 7 yet. You dig what I'm saying? Eastern Standard Time, you heard me? Yeah, man. I just want to come at you briefly, though. I don't want to hold you long. I know I always say that, man, when I be starting off the videos and end up being, 10, 15, 20 minutes type vibe. No, for real, I ain't going to hold you long today. I just got a quick message for you, man. Excuse me while I won't make no eye contact with the camera. I am driving through a residential area right now. But it's time for us to go harder. To go harder or whatever it is that we supposed to be doing. Now listen, I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm just like y'all. You know, when you don't had a time when you've been working and grinding and you feel like you need you a break, or, life has been just kicking your ass and you just feel like, man, whenever I get me that check or I get a chance to go do this, listen, y'all. Right now, let's not, because especially, I'm speaking to all people, but hold on, let me hit the lights right quick. I just put up in the what's the name, carport. I'm talking to all people, but specifically my people, and no pun when I say that. You dig what I'm saying? But black people, we like to party. We like to enjoy ourselves and enjoy things. Sometimes a little too much or probably prematurely. I got a point. Right now, we are still in the biggest wealth transfer, I think, maybe in history. I would like to say that. Time is still sensitive. The season is here for breakthroughs if you need one. If you've been praying for something, that business, that I would throw out a relationship. There's so many folks out here, man, thirsty for a relationship is ridiculous. I really don't understand that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't understand it to save my life. I really don't get it. Because the only reason why I'm saying it, and it's not to hurt anybody's feeling, because a lot of people in a rush to be in a relationship for what? Because the personality, you don't want to be with nobody. Not for real. You want to do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? I think you just want to have the idea of somebody. You feel what I'm saying? Like, for real. In this world, I don't know, man, when it comes to relationships, man. Yeah, I'm in one. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, if this wasn't going on right here for me, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm online. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? There's attractive people, but it's all body. Ain't nothing else. That's not a relationship material. That's a whole nother conversation. Anyway. That's a whole nother conversation. You know what I'm saying? You dig what I'm saying there? Yeah. And shit, I ain't just saying women. You know what I'm saying? Look, fellas too, we got to get this shit together. You know what I'm saying? Shit, everybody look the part for the opposite sex. You understand what I'm saying? We look the part. Look fine, well, and dandy. You understand what I'm saying? Just strike a conversation or just scroll down and see, you know what I'm saying, outside of the typical things that entertain people. You understand what I'm saying? When we get some money in our pocket or the typical places people go shopping, you try to see what it is that may be different about a person, and you start to see the same colors a lot. And yeah, there's really no individuality out here. Even though we live in a world where we scream to be an individual, everybody is quick to want to be the same, though. I don't really see a lot of people solidifying, saying, hey, I move like this. You understand what I'm saying? This is my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't like it, then whatever. Now, we have that I don't like it attitude about doing what we want to do as far as the turn up in life. You understand what I'm saying? But it's crazy that we can have an attitude of defense and we feel like somebody's coming against us when they're talking about having a good time in our life. But when it comes for you turning up for, like, the business, or turning up for, like, you know what I'm saying, the hustle, or, we thinking about something that's going to benefit one for the future, that same energy about go turn it up, you know, to engage in festivities. It's not the same energy being brought to the table for your own self, for your own business, for your own ideas, for your own purpose in your own life. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not here to be the fucking fun police. You understand what I'm saying? There's a balance. You got to have a balance. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know who's gonna say it, but I'm gonna say it. I'm getting to the point, and I never try to make videos for popularity. I try my best sometimes not to step on toes, but I'm getting to the point where I'm realizing with me holding back, I'm not making the impact that's necessary out here. There's no reason for me to hold back. I'm sorry, guys, going forward if I might step on some toes, you know? But some of this shit just needs to be said, you know? And I'm not sitting there saying that I'm perfect. Please, I'm not. But it's like somebody that looks, you know what I'm saying, needs to speak about some of the issues that's going on with people that look just like me. You know what I'm saying? While the rest of the world, now listen to this, black people, I'm trying to get out of here because I told myself I wasn't gonna be on no longer than like 8-10 minutes. I don't know if black people realize this. And yeah, I'm saying black people, minorities. I see a lot of us now, don't get it twisted. It's for those who are on the grind and we out here trying to get our credit squared away. We're trying to get everything, like our background squared away so we can be able to qualify for certain things. You know, all these funds out here, you know what I'm saying? I salute each and every one of y'all that's in the same vibe and the same frequency that I'm in. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think we understand, like I was talking about the wealth transfer. Y'all do understand, like when all this Black Lives Matter shit happened and all these companies were saying that they're gonna put up millions of dollars towards, like, you know, black businesses and people of color, all this kind of stuff. You know that shit was real, right? Now you do understand that this money was put up into banks and sometimes like websites in which you had to have like the proper business registration in order to qualify for these things. LLC, your IEN number, your DUNS number, you know, et cetera, et cetera. You dig what I'm saying? A decent credit score, right? And at least a business checking account for your business. You know, these are a lot of things, address, phone number, email, all that. You know what I'm saying? Certain checklists to make you qualify for certain stuff. And a lot of us have failed to do that. You understand what I'm saying? Now, a lot of us are in a position we could easily do it. Why? You know better than I do. You know what I'm saying? You got it. You know you've been getting them deposits. You know you've been getting them government deposits plus your money, you know what I'm saying, from your job or whatever. You've been turning up, you know what I'm saying, being the best consumer that you can possibly be out here in 2021. You know what I'm talking about? Meanwhile, towards the end of 2020, guess what? Not trying to be funny, all the white folks, a lot of them had to wait. Did you know that some of the banks weren't even allowing some of the white folks to even apply for certain shit last year? Up to a certain point. Did you know that a lot of banks, and this is quietly, that's why you're starting to see a lot of folks coming out, like you probably not even seeing, you probably even look at the timeline and pay attention to all the shit that's going on. Notice a lot of, you know what I'm saying, white counterparts, you know what I'm saying, and like I said, I ain't got no hate in my blood, it is what it is. You understand what I'm saying? They start to come more out the woodworks if you start seeing from November. You understand what I'm saying? All the way through. Like, they start turning up. That's what I mean. Turning up more. You start seeing the businesses going up, being remodeled. They got new programs coming out, seminars, things, all kind of shit, right? Because they got access to the money. They got access to some of this funding that they weren't being privy to throughout the other part of the year, because we had all this stuff going on, Black Lives Matter. And then, you know, like I said, all the money was being dispersed accordingly. The banks and shit they was giving us clear chance for us just to register or to try to apply for these things to receive the funding, okay? Up to a certain point of the year, right? But guess what? Guess what? Everybody was so concerned about a goddamn government check. You know what I'm saying? That a lot of us failed to miss that big part right there. It's millions that was untapped. Millions untapped. You understand what I'm saying? Now, what else are we missing right now? Let's not get distracted, man. Like I said, I know it's summertime for a lot of folks, you know what I'm saying? Hot girl summer, all this kind of shit, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother conversation too I got for that too. You know what I'm saying? Because vanity is at an all-time high. You know what I'm saying? Because they did say You know what I'm saying? That's how you know you in the last day, because, man, everybody worship. It's idol worship like a fool. You understand? Hey, I've been guilty of it too. No, I had to check myself. You understand what I'm saying? Like, real talk, man. I had to be real with myself about a lot of these things. I had to check myself a lot, man. That sweet chin music, it doesn't feel good. It's some heavy stuff, man. We cannot be distracted in this hour, man. We cannot be distracted. It's too much stuff. It's still business on the table. There's still food to eat on that plate. Do not let your food get cold on your plate, man. That God has prepared for you. You've been praying all this time for this time frame, and it's finally here. Do not get a little change and then all of a sudden start getting comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Go harder. As I speak to you, I speak to myself. I know I got to go harder. I would say 10 times harder. I would say 100 times harder. 1,000 times harder. Well, I got to go harder than that. You know what I'm saying? I got much work to do. Much work to do. Much work to do. You know what I'm talking about? To whom much is given, much is required. You heard me? Heavy is the head that wears the crown. You dig me? But you know what I'm saying? I'm on my Isaiah 41 type vibe. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we on right now. You know what I'm saying? Psalm 91. You heard me? I'm going to get out of here, though, man. I'm going to leave y'all with that. Let's not be distracted, man. Let's turn up for our purpose. Less petty, more purpose. Let's get it. I love y'all, man. Peace.